folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Durham, North Carolina, Brooks Field at Wallace Wade Stadium, home of the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here's the handoff. He's got room to run. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Trying to find room. It's Parker. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Tackle, but first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
The Blue Devils with first and 10 here. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle, it's Smith. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Pass caught. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Blue Devils hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. It's third down and goal. Takes the handoff again. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They're going to the air in the first play. The sure hands. It's Adams. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork. A curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
First down and 10 now. Ball handed off. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
First carry of the game, and it ends with a fumble. Chris, you and I know this staff. We might see the backup get some reps on the next drive.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Second down after that previous play. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Duke. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Man, what a play by this linebacker. Just sitting back in zone coverage, does a really good job of reading the eyes of this quarterback, anticipates that throw, steps in front, and walks to the end zone for a touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. He gets loose. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
I love to see this from this running back. Let's not forget the last time they were out, he put the ball on the ground, but he has a short memory. Comes back out next time, gets the ball in his hands, delivers with a big-time run on this drive.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's reeled in. It's Adams. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Arizona now operating in the red zone. Handoff from the shotgun. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. 2nd down and goal upcoming. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And it's caught! Touchdown, Arizona!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's O'Neal. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. The Blue Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Parker. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Scanning the field. It's O'Neal. Catch made on the left side. And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back, moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to the left. Catch made in space. Look out. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pass caught. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Second down and goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's got it! Touchdown, Wildcats!
Man, I really thought they were going to run the football in here at the 1-yard line, but instead they decided to throw it. I think they completely caught the defense by surprise, and they get a touchdown.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. To throw, it's O'Neal. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And he's got it down there inside the 35. And the Blue Devils looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Let's fly to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! All the way to the end zone. What a play! Touchdown, Duke!
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
They tackle on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Breaking free at the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's 4. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. They mix it up with a run. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Maybe less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on 4th. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab near the sticks. It's Adams. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. First and goal, handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Blue Devils come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Back to throw. It's O'Neal. The pass rush closing in. The sure hands. It's Parker. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
PAT is good, so it's 35-21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
He lets it rip. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Well, it's been all passing all the time on this drive. This guy's 5 for 5, and now they're sitting at first and goal.
Grab down the middle. It's 4. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Blue Devils will kick it off to begin the second half. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Choosing to return the punt. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Caught near the sticks. It's Jefferson. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Looking to throw. It's O'Neal. On the move now. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
The Blue Devils pick up enough yardage for a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's running out of time here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Duke!
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
They convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Arizona offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive?
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Really like the timing of this call by the offense to pull out the jet sweep, and they got some positive yards. Unfortunately, came up a little bit short on the first down.
They'll run it here. Fights off a defender. The defense scoops it up. Oh, and he fumbles. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.